Welcome to my channel, The World Coin. Hello and welcome, coin lovers. This channel is dedicated to the fascinating world of coins from every corner of the globe. From ancient currency to modern mints, rare finds to everyday coins, we explore their history, design, and hidden stories. So subscribe now and join our growing community of coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. Here coins top 1 cent Canada. So let's get started. The 2011 Canada 1 cent coin, often called the Canadian penny, represents one of the most historically significant small denomination coins in modern Canadian currency because it belongs to the final era before Canada officially stopped minting the penny forever in 2012. The 2011 penny carries a combination of traditional symbolism and modern minting technology that reflects the transition of Canada's coinage from copper-based metals to cost-saving steel alloy systems. On the obverse front side of the coin, you see the well-known portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Canadian artist Susanna Blunt, who created a modern, uncrowned portrait of the Queen that began appearing on coins in 2003. This portrait is important because it represents a friendlier, more approachable image of the Queen, showing dignity without heavy regalia. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions, Elizabeth II, and DG Regina, which stands for, By the Grace of God, Queen. At the bottom sits the date 2011, clearly marking the coin as part of the final full year before the historic discontinuation of the penny in Canada. The reverse back of the coin features the iconic 2 maple leaf twig design created by G.E. Kruger Gray, which has been used on Canadian pennies since 1937. This design shows 2 maple leaves attached to a single stem, symbolizing unity, strength, and Canada's connection to nature. Around the reverse, the word Canada is placed above the design, while 1 cent appears below. Beneath the leaves, you may also see small initials depending on the die variety, representing the designer. From a technical standpoint, the 2011 penny is part of the modern steel core penny generation. Its composition consists of approximately 94% steel, 1.5% nickel, and 4.5% copper plating, giving the coin its recognizable reddish, shiny appearance that mimics the older copper pennies. The weight of the coin is 2.35 grams, the diameter 19.05 millimeters, and the edges smooth plain as has been standard for many decades. The Royal Canadian Mint moved to this copper-plated steel format beginning in 2000 because pure copper coins had become too expensive to produce. In fact, by the late 2000s and early 2010s, the cost to produce a single penny was more than 1 cent itself, making the denomination financially impractical. This economic issue is one of the primary reasons why the Government of Canada announced in 2012 that it would stop producing the penny. Because of this, coins from 2011 and 2012 gained extra attention, 2011 being the last full year of mass circulation production, and 2012 being the final year but produced mostly in sets. The 2011 penny is extremely common in circulated condition because the Royal Canadian Mint produced hundreds of millions of them before retirement of the denomination. However, despite being common, the 2011 penny holds significant collector interest, especially in uncirculated UNC, brilliant uncirculated BU, proof-like PL, and specimen SP versions. Mint sets containing the 2011 penny often have mirror-like surfaces, sharper details, and superior quality, making them more desirable. These enhanced quality coins can be worth more than face value, typically ranging from $1 to $5 or more depending on condition and grade. The 2011 penny also appears in the error coin market, where certain minting mistakes drastically increase collector value. Notable error types seen in 2011 pennies include off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing or shifted, broad strikes, where the metal expands beyond normal size, double strikes, where the coin is struck twice creating a doubled image, die cracks, where raised lines appear due to cracks in the minting die, cuds, where parts of the design are missing due to broken die pieces, misaligned dies, causing uneven impressions, and strike-through errors, where foreign materials such as grease or debris become trapped between the die and the planchette. Additionally, because of the copper-plated steel structure, many 2011 pennies show plating bubbles, blisters, or copper peeling, which can be minor defects or major dramatic errors depending on severity. Large, visually dramatic plating errors can bring values of $10 to $100 plus, especially when clearly visible and preserved in good condition. The significance of the 2011 penny goes beyond metal and design. It symbolizes the end of an era in Canadian daily life. For more than a century, the penny was part of everyday transactions, school math exercises, charity collections, savings jars, and even Canadian culture. When the government announced that the penny would be discontinued, the reaction included nostalgia, debate, and even sadness for many Canadians. As a result, the 2011 penny captures a moment of transition, representing not only the final generation of an old monetary tradition but also the modernization of Canada's currency system. After discontinuation, pennies were gradually removed from circulation, and stores began rounding prices to the nearest 5 cents. Many Canadians saved the last pennies they received as keepsakes, giving the 2011 penny extra emotional and historical meaning. In summary, the 2011 Canada 1-cent penny is a modern, copper-plated steel coin featuring the uncrowned portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the classic maple leaf design on the reverse. Although common in circulation, it is highly valued in uncirculated and error conditions. As one of the very last years of production before the penny was retired forever, the 2011 penny holds a special place in Canadian numismatic history. Its blend of tradition, modern minting technology, economic significance, and cultural nostalgia makes it an important and memorable coin for collectors around the world. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.